Alright guys, good morning. Um, Today is Sunday, May 12th, 2024 at 10 a.m. sharp. And it's also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of the moms, grandmothers, aunts out there. So, anyway, today we got a slight risk, so today might not be so good of a day if you are anybody that lives out in, like, Texas, because you got one small slide over here, and you got a bigger one over here, and also Louisiana. So, yeah, we also have a marginal over Wisconsin and Michigan. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. So, anyway, like today we have Houston, Pasadena, Abilene, Beaumont, and San Angelo under a slight, and then we have San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, and Milwaukee under a marginal. So, yes, Milwaukee actually is under that. So we also have some places in Oklahoma and Kansas under a marginal, but you can also see a teeny tiny bit of eastern Colorado is under that as well. You can also see that Mississippi also has got that little bit of a marginal too. Anyway, today's tornado, we've got a 5% in the larger slight risk area, but we have a 2% in remaining. So people who have the 5% include, let me just do that, Houston, Pasadena, Beaumont, College Station, and Sugar Land, Texas. We got the 2% for San Antonio, Austin, Baton Rouge, Waco, and Abilene. Looks like we are only going to have a 2%, so maybe an EF1 tornado might be possible in the 5% area, but maybe not even one in the 2% area. You can still probably see a spin-up tornado in the 2%, but we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, we get into today's wind. We got a 15% and a 5%. Of course, the 5% extending all the way out here into Kansas, but we mainly only have a 15% here in Texas and Louisiana. That's basically our main point. And just, of course, we have a 5% of wind up here. So today we've got under a wind risk, we got Beaumont, College Station, the Woodlands, Lake Charles, and Bryan under the 5%, and then Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, and Fort Worth under the 5%. So we might see some damaging winds of maybe 60 to 70 miles per hour, but I would say it might be staying closer to the 60 mile per hour gust range. 5%, I would say most likely 60%. I don't think you're going to see anything, or not 60%, 60 miles an hour for wind gusts. I don't think you're going to see much more than that. Same thing for up here in like Milwaukee and maybe Detroit if it's even under that, but there you go. That's basically what's happening up there. And then today's hail risk, we've got a 15%, and then just a small one here too. And we've got, of course, the 5% here, and then same thing for up here. We got a 5% up here in Wisconsin and Michigan. So basically, we've got Abilene, Beaumont, San Angelo, College Station, and the Woodlands under a 15%, and then Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, and Fort Worth under the 5%. So maybe you might see hailstones, maybe 1 to 2 inch hail, maybe, but I would say for the 5% you might be seeing closer to 1 inch, just because it's not that crazy in the 5%, not that strong. So I would say 15% would probably see maybe 1, maybe 2 inch hail, if at max. I would not be seeing grapefruit size hail like we do in the crazy severe weather outbreaks that we've had for the past few weeks. So anyway, here's a summary that the Storm Prediction Center is saying for us. So scattered strong to severe storms are possible today and tonight across east and southeast Texas to western and central Louisiana. Large hail, locally damaging winds, and a couple of tornadoes are possible. More isolated strong to severe storms will be possible across parts of the central and southern high plains into central Texas, and also across the upper Great Lakes region. So, yeah, that's basically what the Storm Prediction Center has for us today. So, I really hope you guys have a great Mother's Day. Even though it might not seem that crazy to you guys, please stay weather aware. You should stay weather aware in case, a storm goes through your area. You should at least know what to do with that. But anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Have a great Mother's Day, and I should see you tomorrow morning around 600 hours Eastern Time for tomorrow's Outlook. So that's going to be it. Stay weather aware and stay safe.